Shalom, giving all praise and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Shalom to you, our King, that we pushing this word in faith and in truth and in sincerity. As always, I start by saying that we are the real Hebrew Israelites, the true Israelites, these so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans, West Indians, and West Africans predominantly. However, you're going to get Israelites who are going to look like and come from all nations on the earth, because Israel has been scattered amongst all peoples throughout our various captivities. And as Numbers chapter 1 and verse 18 says, your lineage is determined by the seed line of your forefather. So if your forefather goes back to the man named Israel in the Bible, then you too are an Israelite, no matter what you look like. So I just want to do a quick lesson on something I saw when I was making my way home on the Underground today. I saw this advert on the Underground, and it seems to be a running theme that I'm seeing more and more adverts on the Underground that are promoting the LGBTQ agenda. So let's get into this one. So this is an advert for a film called Portrait of a Lady on Fire. And as you can see here, you've got two women who are clearly showing themselves as being intimate with one another as the poster for this film. So you can kind of see what this film's already about just by looking at this image. Now, before I get into this, I want to bring out a quick scripture. And I'm going to go into that article in a bit. So I've got to go to my screen to bring up my Bible. There we go. I'm going to start by opening Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 13. This says, if a man lie also with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination, they shall surely be put to death, their blood shall be upon them. Now that applies to men sleeping with men, and it also applies to women sleeping with women. Women are exempt from this law. So I want to get 1 Corinthians chapter 6. And verse 9. This says, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revellers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High. Now I want to jump back up to 1 Corinthians 6 and 9 and emphasize the point. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. Now these women in this image, they're abusers of themselves with mankind, because I'm going to jump to another precept to make this point. Romans 1 and 26. Okay, this is the book of Romans chapter 1 and verse 26. It says, for this cause the Most High gave them up to vile affections, for even though women did change their natural use into that which is against nature, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. And even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their knowledge, the Most High gave them over to a reprobate mind to do these things which are not convenient. So these people have been given over to a reprobate mind. And anybody who follows and practices in this wickedness. So let's see what this film is about. It says Portrait of a Lady on Fire. Portrait of a Lady on Fire is a 2019 French historical drama film written and directed by Céline Sciamma, starring Noémie Merlant and Adèle Haenel. Set in France in the late 18th century, the film tells the story of a forbidden affair between an aristocrat painter commissioned aristocrat and a painter commissioned to paint her portrait. Now, Portrait of a Lady on Fire was selected to compete for the Palme d'Or at the 2019 Cannes Film Festival. The film won the Queer Palm at Cannes, becoming the first film directed by a woman to win the award. Let me just see what this Queer Palm is. Here we go. Queer Palm. The Queer Palm is an independently sponsored prize for selected LGBT relevant films entered into the Cannes Film Festival. The award was founded in 2010 by journalist Frank Vinan-Medura and is sponsored by Oliver Doscastle, Jacques Martineau, filmmakers of Jen and the Perfect Guys, Adventures of Felix Costas, and all this rubbish, yeah. So it's basically an award for the best LGBT themed film. Nominated for Independent Spirit Awards, Critic Choice Awards, Golden Globe Awards for Best Foreign Language Film, and was chosen by the National Board of Review as top 5 foreign language films. So here's the plot. At the end of the 18th century, Marianne, a young painter, is teaching painting lessons. One of her students asks her about a painting of hers which Marianne calls Portrait of a Lady on Fire. Years prior, Marianne arrives on an isolated island in Brittany. She has been commissioned to paint a portrait of a young woman named Heloise, who is married off to a Milanese nobleman. Marianne is informed that Heloise had previously refused to pose for portraits as she does not want to be married. Marianne acts as Heloise's hired companion to be able to paint her in secret and accompanies her on daily walks to memorize Heloise's features. Marianne finishes the portrait but finds herself unable to betray Heloise's trust and reveals her true reason for arriving. After Heloise criticizes the painting, Marianne destroys the work. Heloise's mother is shocked to hear Heloise is willing to pose for Marianne over the next few days. While her mother leaves for Italy, Heloise and Marianne bonds grow. One evening they read the story of Orpheus and Eurydice. While debating the true reason why Orpheus turned around to look at his wife, the pair helps Sophia, maid, have an abortion. Pure wickedness going on here. The pair helps Sophia, maid, have an abortion, and the three go to a gathering where the women sing and dance, during which Heloise just briefly catches fire. Meanwhile, Marianne is haunted by the thought of the house by visions of Heloise in a wedding dress. The next day, Marianne and Heloise go to a cave and share their first kiss, and passionately make love later that night. Over the next few days, their romance grows stronger. However, it is cut short by the inevitable return of Heloise's mother. Now, I can't be bothered to read any more of this madness, man. But you can see that this film is clearly pushing the LGBTQ agenda, and it's winning all these awards and getting 5 stars and shit because Esau is uplifting this wickedness. Let me get Isaiah 3 and 9. See, Esau's all about this shit, but the Most High is going to put an end to this real soon. This is Isaiah 3 and 9. And if you aren't sick of this world, man, you ain't in the right spirit, man. Because we need to get the hell up out of this shit. This is Isaiah 3 and 9. It says, "The shew of their countenance doth witness against them. They declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves." Let me read this again. Isaiah 3 and 9. "The shew of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves." I'm going to get a shameless woman should be counted as a dog. Let me find that. Yeah, this is Sirach, chapter 26 and verse 25, and I'm probably going to close on this one. Now, let me read up a bit. Let me start from Sirach 26 and 22. A harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. I'm reading that one because in this film they're trying to make out that the woman's husband was the source of a lot of problems and shit, because they're saying the woman didn't want to be married. Sirach 26 and 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Most High. Sirach 26 and 24. A dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. And this film is all about not reverencing the husband and setting up women with women and men with men, as if that's somehow more beneficial to society to have women with women and men with men, when all it is nothing but confusion. So it says Sirach 26 and 25. This is the point I wanted. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Most High. I'm going to jump back to Genesis because I want to get something. Let me just try and find this. It's like you. Let me start off somewhere else first. Let me go to 1 Corinthians 14:33. It says, for the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. Let me read that again. 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and 33. For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the churches of the saints. I'm going to jump back to Genesis chapter 1 and verse 27. This reads, so the Most High created man in his own image. In the image of the Most High created he him. Male and female created he them. And the Most High blessed them, and the Most High said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and of the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. So we're supposed to be fruitful and multiply. Now you can't be fruitful and multiply if you're going man on man and woman on woman. It doesn't work like that. The Most High set up the order, but Esau is a base man, and is all about going against the Most High's order, even though he tries to uplift himself as being, the most righteous and holy men, and that they're the chosen people of the Most High, when they're anything but. They've been rejected of the Most High. Malachi 1 and 4. So let me get Genesis 5 and 2. 5 and 1 I'll start from. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that the Most High created man, in the likeness of the Most High made he him. Male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam in the day when they were created. So with that I want to get Genesis 3. And this is what Yahweh said unto the woman after she sinned and followed after the philosophies of the serpent. And Yahweh power said unto the woman, what is this thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. And Yahweh power said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly thou shalt go, and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Here's the point. Genesis 3 and 16. And unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. So women's purpose is to bring forth children and to be subservient unto their husbands, not to be doing this lesbian folly. See, this is just pure folly here. So I think I've made the points I wanted to make. I've got the precepts I wanted to hit. So with that, giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakafadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone that rule well, and sincere shalom to you, Archeum. They're pushing this word around the globe in faith and in truth and in sincerity. And until the next time I'm able to do another lesson, Lord willing, I say shalom.